Trojans, this video is going to review on how to annotate assignments using your stylus or finger using the Google Classroom app. So this feature can be used on many touchscreen devices, including the Chromebooks and iOS systems like iPads. And by doing this, you and your students will be able to directly write on assignments that are assigned in Google Classroom directly in Google Classroom. So to use it, first you have to download the Google Classroom app. It's really important that you use the app and not the website, as this feature is not available if you go to the website. So you have to download the app first. To have your students download it, you first go to the Chrome Play Store. So that is down here with this white circle and the multicolored triangle. So by clicking on it, in the students' Chromebooks, you'll see a list of approved, district-approved apps. So Google Classroom is one of them. And click Install. And usually it's a pretty fast download. And it's installed successfully, so you just open it up. The first time they open it up, it asks them to log in. And it takes a little bit to load your classes. Like I was saying, it's really important to do this in the app and not the website, because this feature isn't available on the website. But you can use it to create the assignments. You can have your students use it to write down handwritten notes, or have them circle different parts, or be able to draw something and directly on it. So now that we have a list of classes here, I'm first going to do this as a student view. So I've been added to Mr. Chamberlain's class as a student. Getting a circle, let's see if it still allows me to do it. There you go. Being a little slow. So you do need to use a Google Doc assignment. It could also be used with Google Slides, but it has to be something that you have assigned to them. So you cannot do this on an announcement. If you want to have them annotate a doc that you put as an announcement, it won't work. You have to assign them work. So finding a Google Doc assignment in Mr. Chamberlain's class that he's assigned. The students will open up the assignment like they normally do in order to look at it. But you'll notice that I have a couple of different options up here in the app. So one is more features or more options, which is just to send feedback to Google. The other one is to open this directly in Drive, and the other one is the pen, and this is where we can use the stylus or finger. So by clicking on the edit button here, it turns the document into a PDF file. So you'll notice that it looks a little differently. If this was a multi-page assignment, there'll be arrows over here, and that's how we can click through the pages. So scrolling down won't work. They'll have to click on the arrows to go through the pages. But down at the bottom, we have our annotation tools. So the first one that's automatically highlighted for me to use is the pen option. When I click on it, I get some color options, and I also get some point size options. So I'm going to choose blue. And here I can directly write on the text. If I made a mistake, I can click on the eraser here and directly erase it. Now the eraser won't work once you save it. So once you save it, it becomes part of that PDF file, and they won't be able to go back and change any of these changes that are made. The other feature that are down here is a marker tool. And you have the same function, so you have some color choices and some point size choices. And here, it's a little bit thicker, as you can see, than the pen. So if I need to block out something, if I need to draw a picture, like we love Trojans, or anything else we need to do, sometimes the marker function's a little bit better. And then the next feature is our highlighter. Same thing, color choices, we have some point size choices, and now I can directly highlight the text, sections of the text, and as you can see, they can still read it. And then the last feature we really have is the text function. So I like to use this one if I'm grading essays or something like that, where I want something a little bit more in depth. I like to use this feature just because I can type it a lot faster usually than I can write longer stuff. But this can be used for lots of different things as well if you want to have them directly add text to this too. Once students or yourself are done annotating the text, then they just need to click this Save button here. Again, after they click Save, they will not be able to erase any of these changes. So if they need to erase something, they need to do it before they click Save. But once it's saved, it will show up as a PDF document. And it will attach. Again, it's being a little slow today. And there it is. So they'll attach as a PDF document to it, and students can still turn it in as the same, or if you are grading the assignment, then it will show up under theirs as well, just like that. You can also use this as on Google Slides. So if I go to one of my classes and I have them do Google Slides and I want to annotate their Google Slide presentations instead of having them look at it, then I can do that as well. So I'm just going to Google Slides here. I must have clicked on the wrong one. So let me find the right one. There you go. So I can just click on the student's view here. And again, I still have the same features. So I have my little pen tool up here, and I can write directly on the assignment. I'll fix my little smiley face there. Really awesome smiley face. And then I can click Save, and again, it saves it as a PDF file. So as an English teacher, I really, really enjoy using this feature because this kind of allows me to annotate kind of the old school way when I had a lot of paper documents there with it. So it would allow me to kind of hand grade essays. This is also really important as an English teacher because I fell in a long times when I was just making comments in Google Classroom or using the suggestion tool in Google Docs, that the students would just accept it and wouldn't really think about the work, and then I've done the work for them. So this kind of forces them to look at the edits and the suggestions that I made on a different document and then to go back to their document to make it. So that's it for this Google Classroom app. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, to email me, to come set up an appointment with me, or ask me to come to your classroom, and I'd be happy to do so. Until then, have a great day, Trojans.